I should be like you, Melody.
Hello everybody, my name is Conline3639. Welcome back to another video. Today in this one, we're finally going to be doing episode 8 of my Toon sealed only journey. I know it's been a while, but we are finally back. And in this episode, we are opening up Maximum Gold. Yeah, we're opening up Maximum Gold. I know we said Toon Chaos in the last episode, but we are opening Maximum Gold. For a good reason. Toon Chaos I just haven't gotten yet. But Maximum Gold we are opening just because of hand trap reasons. There's a lot of hand traps in here that we can use. And there can only be one is actually a gold rare in this that we can absolutely use in the deck. Because, well, all the Toons are different types, so it actually works for us. It's a floodgate that can counter our opponent and then could work for us because, again, we don't really play the same type of monsters. So, yeah. Without further ado, though, let's get into the opening. As you can see, the Konami wrapping is here, so it is sealed. I'm going to take off the Konami wrapping just real quick, and then I will get into the opening. So, yeah, just give me 1 second. Alrighty, now with the sealing off, let's now open our Maximum Gold box here. Let's see if I can actually... Oh, really? There's tape here? God damn it. Get me my knife here. Come up. There we go. Accidentally just moved the camera there real quick. That's how much force I was using just to get that tape off. Let me just fix it real quick. Alright, I think that should be good. Yeah, here we go. Alrighty, so we get 4 packs of Maximum Gold here. This was $30. I think we had a budget going in with only $40, so we have $10 left going into next week's set, so that should be very interesting. Let me just throw this box aside just real quick. And yeah, let's get into the openings here, shall we? Alright, let's start with our first pack here. Alrighty, okay, let's see what we can get out of our first pack here. Throw that away. Alrighty, we get a copy of Trade-In, which is not really going to do anything for us. We actually play no level 8s, I think. We got the Flame Buffalo, which we're not playing Salamangreat, so this is really nothing special. We get an Artifact Lancia as our first gold rare. That's very interesting card there. We can throw this in our side deck, most likely. Artifact Lancia, pretty good. I mean, I don't know if we really want to play it, because our deck does like to banish as well. So, Lancia, it's a good card to have, just in case, but might not be played as much in this deck. We have Fire Formation Gokyu. And, oh, the Phantom Knights of Rusty Bardiche as our second gold rare here in this pack. Very interesting Link monster, but no, we're never going to be able to pull this card out without a doubt. But a very good card to pick up. And our last card, or actually your second to last card, Tor Bust from the Forbidden Realms and Sky Palace Grand Gadidi. I mean, I guess that's whatever. Let me just separate the gold rares from this just real quick. Throw it there kind of thing. Throw the commons there. There we go. I think that should work. Now on to our next pack. Alright, so we got a hand trap, just not a very good one for the Toon, since we do like to banish ourselves. So Lancia would kind of screw us up here. With the White Stone of Ancients here. I mean, I guess it's something. We're not going to be able to play it. Temple of the Six. Miracle Contact. I forgot to turn off my phone notifications. God damn it. Miracle Contact. Elder Entis Nates here. Now that's very interesting. We can throw this in our extra deck here. Just in case we verse something that, you know, like the Dogmatica stuff that sends extra deck, we can, you know, send this and actually gain advantage from it. So Elder Entities, a nice pickup there. And a Cosmo Town, as our second gold rare there. I mean, we're never going to be able to play this because fuck that. We get a Terraforming. I think we can actually play Terraform. I think we actually, if we want to go as this could be our third copy of Toon Kingdom kind of thing, that actually works. So Terraforming we can actually use there. Very good. And then the Barrier Statue of Abyss. Yeah, we're not going to be playing that. we need a summon card, you know. Yeah, fuck that. So we get a Terraforming out of it. Pretty nice. Next pack here. Alrighty. Go into Colt's Soldier Wolfbark here. I mean, nothing special for us. Buster Blader, the Dragon Destroyer Swordsman. I mean, it's whatever. I mean, I guess we can technically pull it out. One Buster Blader on a Dragon monster. We actually do play that, but we don't play a fusion spell. So, I mean, whatever. We get a Medolce's Knight, the counter trap. Nothing good. Lose 1 turn. Activate when you only control no special summon monsters. While a Monster is face up on the field. Negate the effect this turn. That was special summon if... Okay. I mean, this would be okay if we didn't special summon ourselves, but we do special summon ourselves. So we can't play this card, unfortunately. Reinforcement of the Armories, the gold rare. We have no targets for this, so that's unfortunate. We cannot play that, but it's a good gold rare, I guess. And then the Kitchen Dragon Maid there as our second gold rare. Again, we're not going to be able to play this at all either. And Sacred Swords of 7 stars there. You can kind of see it's like it looks like there's a factory print on there. They didn't print the rest of the swords there, huh? Well, whatever. I mean, not that much anything there going for us. Last pack, really nothing much. I mean, I guess Artifact Lancia, but even then, like, it's whatever. We did pull Terraforming, I guess. Come on, we're looking for there can only be one, and we didn't pull a single copy. Come on, one copy, one copy. That's all we need. Noble Knight. I'm not even trying to pronounce that last one. Yeah, no, we're not going to be able to play that. Another Lancia. Holy shit, dude. We're getting the hand trap, just the Lancia is a bad hand trap for us because we have to banish ourselves. So it's like, man, that really sucks. Dark Lord Morningstar there. Actually, you might be okay with Despios coming out in the future on, I think, God of Majesty. Yeah, so that could be interesting. Starlight Junction. Okay. Ooh, a Phantasme as our second gold rare. Okay, we can actually use this if we play Link monsters kind of thing, you know. Another good hand trap, especially with Dragon Link in the format. So, you know, very good pickup there. Dark Lord Rebellion. And then Dark Lord Nastian as our last card of the set. So we were looking for There Can Only Be One, and we didn't pull There Can Only Be One. We did pull 2 Lancias, but Toon Kingdom banishes during our opponent's turn too, so Lancia would be pretty bad for that as well. Really, the only thing that we picked up that would be good is Terraforming and Phantasme, maybe even the Elders as well. But that's about it. Not that good of an opening. We're looking for There Can Only Be One. We did get the There Can Only Be One, I guess. That's unfortunate, but without further ado, let's get into the deck profile, shall we? Now on to the deck profile portion of the video. So even though we didn't pull that much stuff out of Maximum Gold today, we're actually having a lot of changes in the deck today. Why is that? We actually took out all the ritual stuff that was a part of the deck. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into what the changes were. So typical stuff here. We're still playing the 3 Blackstone of Legend with the 2 Red Eyes Toon Dragon. That will search it out. Yeah, basically just generic stuff. The Blackstone of Legend will normal summon and then get Red Eyes Toon Dragon from the deck there. So that is our ratios on that one there. We're still playing the 2 Toon Dark Magician. I would like to put this at 3. It's just a brick in hand, so I don't really want to see it in hand. So yeah, it's just a 2-up, but it's a really good card. If you end up getting it out, I can spell summon any Toon monster or add any Toon spell or trap. Now onto the one of the Toons. We got the 1 Toon Harpy Lady, the 1 Toon Cyber Dragon, the 1 Toon Barrel Dragon, and then the 1 Toon Buster Blader. Just one of Toon Harpy Lady, and we only have one of, and it's a very good card to have, but again, this is a spell or trap removal for us. But, well, we only have one of. Toon Cyber Dragon, just spell summon itself, and then Toon Barrel and Toon Buster Blader are just good cards, especially Buster Blader if you end up versing like a dragon type of deck. So yeah, that is it, however, for the Toon monsters. Let me just get it organized here real quick. I like to keep my deck a little organized here. Now on to the hand trap portions. We're still keeping around the same hand traps. We're still playing the 3 Gamma and then the 1 Driver to go alongside with it. It's just a very good hand trap and why we are playing it. We are still playing 3 DD Crow as well because it's still a very good hand trap to banish a card from your opponent's graveyard. Is very, very good. And then that's it for the hand traps, and that's it for the monsters. And then now let's get on to the spells and traps. We're playing the 3 Toon Table of Contents. Still a very fucking good card. That's a rota for any Toon monster, or any Toon card, without a matter of fact. That's not once per turn, so very, very good card to have in the deck. We're still playing the 2 Toon Kingdom because the Toon Kingdom is stupid as shit. We're playing the 1 Terraforming that we pulled this episode as well, just basically as our 3rd Toon Kingdom. We usually don't play Terraforming in the Toon decks because there's just so many ways to search it out with like Toon Table of Contents and Toon Bookmark. But we don't have Toon Bookmark and we don't have a 3rd Toon Kingdom either. So we're playing a Terraforming just to search those cards out. I just like to keep this organized. Still playing the 2 Comic Hand, the 1 non-searchable Toon card for us. It's a very good card. Once we get Toon bookmark, we can actually end up searching this, but we don't have Toon bookmark yet. It's a snatch steal, basically. If you don't know what the card does, it's very, very good snatch steal. We're still playing the Mimi Cat, which is still just a very good card to play for us. You control a Toon world and a Toon monster. Target one, a card in your opponent's graveyard. If it's a monster, spell summon it. If it's a spell or trap, set it to your side of the field. Very good card. It basically gets to steal any card from your opponent's graveyard, so that's very good. And then the one Shadow Toon. If you control a Toon world, you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls, inflict damage equal to its attack of the face-up monster. That's about it. Just to inflict damage and stuff like that. So that's it for the Toon cards, and then for the other spells, we're still playing the 2 Pot of Desires for that draw 2 cards. I think 2 is enough. I don't think we really need 3. Really don't even need the card in here, but we just don't have any like Toon bookmarks or anything like that. We're still playing that 1 Instant Fusion, and we do have some Instant Fusion targets I will show you in just 1 second there. So there's that. And that's it for the spells. Now on to the trap cards, which has made a change. We've added a lot of trap cards in here since we have taken out the ritual package. We are now playing 3 Dust Tornado. 3 Dust Tornado is just some generic spell and trap removal, so that's why we are playing it. It's a very good spell and trap removal, at least for us in this series, because we haven't pulled like Twin Twisters, anything like that. Oh, my bad, I can't get this card to fucking get up. There we go. We're playing the 2 Toon Mask. Again, we can target a monster our opponent controls, spell summon 1 monster from our deck that has the same level as same Toon monster, basically. Very good card. Now on to one-ofs, and very interesting. We are playing a double passe. Now, I don't know how to pronounce this name, so I think it's double passe. But the effect is when your opponent monster declares an attack on a face-up attack position monster you control, make the opponent's attack direct and then inflict damage to your opponent equal to the attack target. So if they target like one of our Toons, let's say Red Eye Toon Dragon, they'll make that attack directly. We'll take the damage, but they'll take 24 as well. And then it also has a bottom effect where it says our opponent, or the monster that was targeted for attack, then attack directly the next turn. All our Toons can attack directly, so that's not that much of a problem. I'm going to give it a test run in this deck. That's why it's only playing at a 1-of. I don't know if it's good or bad just yet. It's probably bad, but you know what? I'd give it a try. Why not? We cut down Starlight Road to 1. That's because it's not always active. They also, if you don't know the effect, when a card or effect activated would destroy 2 or more cards you control, then activate this card. We haven't seen it that much where they destroy 2 or more cards for us. So Starlight Road is just unfortunately not that much active, so that's why I cut it down to 1. And then for the Toon stuff, we're playing the 1 Toon Briefcase, and then the 1 Toon Terror. Toon Briefcase, basically a compulse for us, and then Toon Terror is a basically solemn judgment for us as well. So yeah, that is it for the entire main deck. Now let's get on to the extra deck here. We are playing our 1,000 Eyes Restrict. Again, it's an instant fusion target, so it's very, very good. 1 Time Wizard of Tomorrow, which is also an instant fusion target. If we end up actually nailing it, could really help us. But it also can kill us as well, so we don't really... we might pull it out in like desperate situations, but, you know, you would rather have the 1,000 Eyes Restrict. Elder Ensis Natess, which we pulled this episode, I put in here. It's actually an instant fusion target, but we're more going to use it if we can end up like versing the Dogmatica matchup. You know, we can end up just sending this and then punishing him with that way kind of thing, thanks to Maximus effect. But if we do end up instant fusioning it, it actually can't be instant fusion. Never mind, I just was reading its effect. It must be spell summoned by its own effect. So yeah, we can't instant fusion this. So it's basically just send from extra deck to graveyard if we end up versing the Dogmatica matchup or anything like that. So yeah, that is it for our fusion monsters there. Now on to our XYZ monsters, and we're only playing 1. We're playing Red Eyes Darkness Flare Metal Dragon. Yeah, we're just playing this because we can actually just make it in the deck, and then it inflicts 500 damage to our opponent every time they activate a card effect. So, I mean, it's something. You know, why not? Let's play 3 of it. I forgot to turn off my phone notifications there. We're playing the 3 Prague Leo here. Why are we playing this card? Just to have an extra deck. I don't fucking know. We're not really no reason to play this card. We're not going to be ever making it or anything like that. So yeah, no, there's no reason for us to make that. And then the last card in our extra deck, the 1 Stardust Dragon, to go with the Starlight Road. So that is it for the entire extra deck. Now let's get into our side deck here. I'll put the extra deck there. We are playing 3 Wiretap still, just to be a counter to back row heavy decks. 2 Security Orb, I mean, because why not? We got 3 Soul Release, which is an amazing card if we can actually end up resolving it. 3 Spells Shattering Arrow, just for, you know, I guess face-up things. And then we got a Toon Ancient Gear Golem as in our side deck, because why not? I guess it's just in the side deck for reasons. And then for the cards we did pull this episode, we're playing the one Phantasme we did pull in this episode, because Phantasme is a good card, but I don't think it's good enough to make the main deck, however. And then 2 cards I really didn't want to put in the side, but I decided to put it in there anyways. 2 Artifact Lancia. We did pull 2 this episode. Really sucks that we pulled this hand trap, because Lancia does really screw this deck up as well, because Toon Kingdom Protection effect would not be activated during Lancia's effect. So it's really just a hit or miss kind of thing. We'll only play against a deck that really needs to banish. But besides that, we really don't want to play Artifact Lancia. So yeah, that is it for the entire deck profile. Now let's get on into the games. Now starting with game 1 of the dueling session. So we did win the rock, paper, scissors. We end up choosing to go first. And we get an okay hand. We can actually do something with this hand. So we'll actually end up normal summoning the Blackstone Legend here. Declare the effect. Get ourselves the Red Eyes Toon Dragon here. And then we'll go ahead and activate Pot of Desires now. I didn't want to activate first. Wanted to make sure I could get the Red Eyes Toon Dragon afterwards. Draw the 2. Ends up actually being a good draw 2 there. We'll take it. Nothing really off the banish that we need to really worry about. We'll summon the Toon Dark Magician here off Toon Red Eyes effect. Declare the effect of Toon Dark Magician to add a Toon spell or trap, discarding the Toon Harpy Lady, add the Toon Kingdom here. Then we'll go ahead and activate Toon Kingdom, go and banish 3 face down. We'll set the Toon Terror. We'll set the Instant Fusion. We will go ahead and just pass back to him. We have a very good grip. We have the Solemn Judgment basically in our back row right now. We have a back row removal. So let's see if our opponent can out our board. Normal summon Dododo Dwarf. Okay, special summons a ZS. Okay, so this is the new Utopia support that's coming out in Lightning Overdrive. Actually comes out this week, actually, so that's going to be very interesting. He goes into the goes into an XYZ into number 39 Utopia. We'll add a ZW monster here. I will actually go ahead and chain Toon Terror to this to make sure they don't add anything. Get the XYZ off field as well, because he's already wasted his normal summon here. So we'll Toon Terror that. He actually ends up drawing the monster Reborn, so that's unfortunate there. So we're going to have to deal with that. We'll go ahead and get Utopia back from this graveyard. So I already know where this is going. He's most likely just going to keep ranking up until he gets to Utopia Lightning here. We'll go into a overlay of C39. Well, there's one. And now he will go into another overlay, goes into the Utopia the Lightning. And that's something we're going to have to deal with. We'll attack in the battle phase, declare the effect to gain 2,500 attack. And then we'll take 26, but we banish it face down to make sure our Toon Red Eyes Dragon does not, our Red Eyes Toon Dragon does not get off the field here. So, very interesting. We should be fine here. Goes into a Zexal Intrust in the main 2 to summon, I think adds Utopia back into the extra deck. Or actually, no, he actually chooses to special summon it, my bad. Again, getting used to these cards. He activates a rank up targeting the Utopia, okay. Is this going to be bringing out the new Utopia XYZ monster that's coming out in Lightning Overdrive? Yes, it is. Dragonic Utopia Ray does come out onto the field. He does pass turn with that, and we draw a Comic Hand. That should be game. That should be game. We'll go ahead and activate... we'll actually have to sequence our things here. We'll go ahead and activate Comic Hand. We'll actually take the Utopia Lightning here to make sure we don't have to do anything. Then we'll go ahead and activate... Instant Fusion here to bring out our Thousand Eyes Restrict. We'll summon it in the extra monster zone here. And then we'll declare the effect. Take the Dragonic Utopia Ray. And now he does have an effect where he can actually equip something, but he doesn't choose to activate it. Well, this should be game, but Dueling Nexus is glitching here. Why can't I attack? So I'm in battle phase here. It's not letting me attack. I shouldn't have any restrictions. The Toons were summoned last turn, and Comic Hand does not prevent Utopia Lightning to attack. Now, Thousand Eyes Restrict is restricted due to instant fusions, but still, without even that, this should still be game, but it's just not letting me attack here. Why is it not letting me attack? I'm just checking all my resources and making sure why it won't let me attack. And then the duel ends. Okay, so there must have been some sort of lag there, I think. Our opponent did lose connection here. I think we ended up winning anyways. There was really no restrictions. Yes, Thousand Eyes Restrict cannot attack at all, but that's fine. The other 3 cards would have done enough to kill him. Would have done, I think it would have done 74, and then I would have overlaid into Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon and basically dare him to activate any card effect for us. So yeah, very interesting. I'm going to count that as a win, even though Dueling Nexus didn't let us attack. I'm counting that as a win, though. Let's get into Game 2. Now going into Game 2, let's see if we can take another win from our grass. We actually end up winning the rock, paper, scissors again. We'll end up choosing to go first. And we draw 2 hand traps. Man, that really sucks. This is a good go first and go second hand. Well, normal summon the Red Eyes, or the Blackstone and Legend here, declare the effect. Get the Red Eyes Toon Dragon out from the deck here. Then we'll go ahead and declare the effect of Red Eyes Toon Dragon to summon the Toon Dark Magician here. And we'll declare the effect of Toon Dark Magician to add 1 spell or Toon spell or trap. Discarding the Toon Harpy Lady here, go into a Toon Kingdom here. And then we'll go ahead and just activate that Toon Kingdom, banish the 3 for cost here, and then with that, pass turn with that. Hopefully he can't beat our board here. We do have the DD Crow. Gamma is unfortunately offline, but if he does out our board, we do have Gamma in that case. But DD Crow should be an active hand trap here, but he's just going to set 3 here, set 4. Is he going to pass on that? Normal summons Trap Trick I'm not even going to try to pronounce that card. He will link it off into Trap Check Syria, the link 1 monster for the Trap Tricks here. And then we'll go ahead and then pass turn. Okay. That's fine by us. Now we can attack directly and we draw another Gamma. Well, that's unfortunate. We'll just go to battle phase here. Having 2 Gammas in hand does really suck. We'll attack directly with Red Eyes Toon Dragon here. Deal the 24. Then we'll attack for 25 directly with Toon Dark Magician here. And unfortunately, we cannot game him. We'll just go to main 2. We'll think about going to Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon, but he's at 3,000 life points, so he still has a couple ways to go. So we'll just pass turn with that. DD Crow's live. Hopefully, he doesn't have anything to our board. He has a shit ton of traps in the back row. Goes into Trap Trick Air Tricks. Yeah, there we go. And surprisingly enough, Trap Tricks is also getting more support in Blazing Vortex as well. I think they're getting a new card. Forget which one it is. He might have already played it. I don't know. I forget which one it was. But he almost summons the Air Tricks here. And we'll just really think on this. Going to Axe of Despair. What the... We'll equip to Air Tricks here, most likely. There it is. Equip the Air Tricks. Well... Air Tricks is big beat stick here. Well, 2,800 direct or 2,800 attack, but we do have the protection in Toon Kingdom. We'll go ahead, take our 400 and banish with Toon Kingdom here, and that goes to main 2. Okay, this ain't the worst thing in the world. We'll go. What is he planning to do here? I mean, if he just passes, it looks like we just win another game here. Goes into a Link 2. Goes into Trap Tricks Urkelia. Okay, I think this might actually be the new support monster for Blazing Vortex. There's a Trap Trick support monster in the Blazing Vortex. I forget which one it is. He will go to end phase, activate Trap Tricks, the Link 2 Trap Tricks here. I'm not even trying to pronounce the other name. Goes into the Air Tricks here. And then with that, he will pass turn. Well, this should be game. We do get a Toon Barrel Dragon. Sure, why not? We'll summon the Toon Barrel Dragon here. We'll declare the effect of Red Eyes Toon Dragon here. We'll summon out the Toon Barrel Dragon here. Let's see if we can force any of that back row. He goes and activates Bottomless Trap Hole. Surprisingly, we can actually Toon Kingdom that because Bottomless destroys first before banishing. Well, this should be game. Attack directly with the Red Eyes Toon Dragon, Dragon, and then attack directly with Toon Dark Magician. We get the game. Let's go. We take the game 2. Let's go. 2 wins in a row. What an absolutely great game that was. Now back from the games, and man, oh man, 2 games, 2 wins. Let's go. We're actually getting the win streak now going, and I cannot underestimate you how much Toon Kingdom actually changes things. We didn't see it in the last episode how Toon Kingdom changes things, but this episode was really where we saw Toon Kingdom shine at its best. If you can't get rid of Toon Kingdom, you can't get rid of the Toon monsters, and basically just end up being try to get rid of my board, and Toon Kingdom's actually amazing. Ended up double passing. We never saw in the entire game, so I'm hesitant to take this out now. You know, if we find a better trap, without a doubt, we're going to take this out for sure. Just unfortunately, we couldn't find there can only be one in this episode. I'm really liking the deck. The Dust Tornado was very good. Even though it's a trap, yes, a spell would probably be better in its place. Like, Spell Shattering Arrow is just has to be face-up spells, and why I can't really deal with that. Dust Tornado is just any spell, and that's why I like it. We actually got Instant Fusion off today. We actually got the Thousand Eyes Restrict to take that monster, even though that game ended up glitching and wouldn't let me attack directly, even though there was nothing restricting me besides, you know, Instant Fusion and Thousand Eyes Restrict and stuff like that. So we actually ended up getting Thousand Eyes Restrict to actually do something. Very, very interesting episode. We got the comic hand to do stuff this episode as well. We just actually ended up getting the really good hands and ended up actually winning a couple games. It's absolutely amazing. Now, that should be the end of this episode. I hope you guys did enjoy it, but before I leave it off, it's probably going to be another couple weeks before we get into another episode because I still have to buy, without a doubt, the next episode has to be Toon Chaos because we're still missing the Toon BLS, the Toon Bookmark, and the Toon Page Flip. Three very important cards to the deck, and they're really expensive right now, so there could be a couple weeks before we actually get another episode of Toon Sealed Only, but it will come. Just have to wait. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe for more content on the channel. I do upload every single day except for Saturday and Sunday. I hope to see you guys in the next one. Good.